What's going on? What's going on? Coming to city and state. So let's get into some other things I talked about this morning. A new way for you guys to make money in the courier space is by being a onboard courier. What does being an onboard courier mean? It means you guys will book a flight. Sometimes it's paid for, sometimes you have to pay for it. They're going to pay you to take a item, small item, could be some documents, could be it's like some type of prototype, some type of automotive equipment, some medical equipment. Everything is vetted, everything is screened before they send you on the plane with it. You don't want nobody getting in trouble, especially flying international. Some of these companies you need a passport, some don't. But basically you just taking some stuff in your luggage or checking the item, taking it with you on that flight, someplace you may be going anyway, or you may, if you're a flight attendant or somebody who travels to certain routes daily, you can make a little side hustle out of this. I'm telling you, great way to make some money and great way to start your courier service without actually having to have a car. Like I said, some of these companies actually pay for your own plane ticket. They pay for your hotel. Only thing you need to do is pay for your own food. So here's one company.
Shout out to Dallas, Houston, Arlington. We got Texas in this thing. Jesus Christ. Colorado. We know you, Justin. We did good stuff out in Colorado and Tania and Atlanta. We on it. Bow. First one is called Air Charter Services. So Air Charter Services, come here, come down, and get started with them. And then we got another one called Royale International. So this one, critical onboard business, be an onboard courier, logistics solutions, tailored urgent needs for automotive, aerospace, semiconductors, all the stuff you normally transporting in your vehicle normally. And then you can tell them know what type of customer you need and then get rolling. Where's the one that we get shipping on? And then here's another one, Wings on Board. So Onboard Courier Services. You can see what's going on with it, trying to get some pay. This is like an international company right here. I don't know about this one. And here's another one, timematters.com, Onboard Courier Logistics Services. Now, I don't think you need any certain certifications. As long as you can fly, you should be okay with this. Like I said, I just found out about this yesterday and I'm still doing my research, but I want to bring this to you guys in hopes that you may have some more information and put me up on something. But let me see, Onboard Couriers. Here we go, right here, Onboard Couriers. Personally accompanied hand carry courier service for extremely urgent shipments. Book now, but how do you get the offer? How do you get to be a person that handles the shipments? That's what we need to see. Appreciate y'all tuning in with me, working through these complications. I should have had this pulled up, but I was so excited to bring y'all the guys this information and boss up with you. We're going to boss up together and get through this. How do I become an onboard courier? Here we go. Airmates, you will find information on record me and register. There we go. Airmates onboard couriers. So you become an airmate as an onboard courier. You'll handle carry time sensitive valuable items. You thought the internet made these obsolete. Why would the internet make someone taking something on a flight faster obsolete, Justin? Let's see what all they require here. Airmate is a freelancer who acts as an onboard courier. Extensive experience as a frequent flyer. Requirements. Here we go. 18 years or older, have a valid passport with more than 6 months until expiration. Smartphone, health insurance, hold a credit card, fluent English. Everybody should be able to qualify for that. How to become an airmate. Make sure you have required documents on hand, including valid frequent flyer program. Flyer program is mandatory. Final confirmation, you'll pass the application process and understand how the mission works. So the only thing I'm worried about with this is a possible not knowing exactly what you're going to be transporting. I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you what it is, but I can understand certain circumstances that something may be wrapped up. You may can't get into it and may not know what it is, especially traveling international, going to different countries, could be dangerous. So that's the only drawback I'm seeing to this right now. Let me know how y'all feel about using your passport and your face to travel and transport things international in your suitcase. It could get a little sketchy, not sure what exactly you're moving around and everything. I still don't know what you're saying. You're moving, you can sign documents. You're not just moving documents with this, you're actually moving items, Justin. So that's Airmates. We got a couple of more companies. Let's see what this one is talking about. This looks like an international company and like something German. What goods can be delivered? Any goods, 70 pounds, max weight. Operators are glad to find option. Handover points and other door-to-door possible. A whole lot of information with that company. Here's another one, Onboard Couriers, reliable. Look at these guys.
My name is David Keller, and I'm the Director of Freight
Showing the
Forwarding.
video.
The biggest benefit of using an OBC solution is speed. When our customers are out of time, an OBC solution can often meet that lead time. We're often picking up the freight within an hour of booking, and often we're delivering within 12 hours. So this gives our customer the speed of an air charter without the price. Something unique about our service that builds a lot of customer trust is the clear line of visibility that we offer to our couriers. Within a few minutes of every request coming in, we're able to locate the nearest courier to that freight and dispatch them. And then from that point forward, through all milestone events on the trip, we're able to have that direct line of communication with the courier. We can always see their whereabouts and swap information. And our customers appreciate that direct chain of custody.
All right, so that's what it is with them. It's showing you what all you're moving, sensitive documents, garment samples, production equipment, manufacturing parts, all kind of stuff. They got you moving around. This company, USA Couriers, is a US-based company, Onboard Couriers, so they may not ask for passports. And this site looks a little janky. This was not moving swiftly. It's supposed to. This one looks a little not official. I don't know about uscouriers.com. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next. We got FedEx, got Onboard Courier Services. Looks like they're through Air Expedite as well. I think we looked at this company already. No, here we go. So you can sign up through FedEx and do this. Wow. Well, look at that. So FedEx got some options. Not sure how you get on here with FedEx. Probably a long process. Let's keep it moving. It's back to air charter, deliver, hand things. I'm trying to figure out. Here we go. Apply to be a ACS onboard courier. Name, phone number, which airport is closest. Do you travel frequently? Do you have a credit card? Do you have a license? Fill this out. Let's see where the convoy travel to. Anywhere, United States, Mexico. Does the courier have to pay for the flight? I believe so. Not at all. ACS is responsible for the flight ticket and hotel. Okay. Is some golden information right there.
Air charter service. Get you guys started on being an onboard courier. Here's another one. Cathay Cargo. This one looks like it's based out of Asia. So you probably have to be in Asia already to these, but booking cut off 240 minutes prior to departure. Interesting. So that's Cathay. FedEx actually does it. So this lets you know that it's really, I'm not even showing this. This lets you know that it's really credible that FedEx is actually doing this service. So onboard courier service, door-to-door hand carry service. You can carry stuff if you're flying already. Now not exactly sure how to get on with FedEx. I guess maybe you have to go through Couriers or contact them, but they do have this service as well. So here's the first one I went, air charter service, USA.com. I show you how to get on. Just don't talk about it. And then Cathay Air. Here's another one, USA Couriers. Talk about charter flight and onboard couriers. So the information is out there. I just haven't heard about it. Not a lot of people are talking about this on YouTube. Not a lot of people are bringing this information on Instagram or TikTok where all the other medical courier some fake gurus and people who never actually done this, or how to do it, or trying to sell you a course. I give you all the information for free. Anything I sell you centered around courier work is only $14. So $14 is not going to break the bank. You can spend $14 to get a whole list of couriers and a script on what to say if you're trying to get your own courier routes from companies. I always suggest going through third party, learning the ropes, letting them contracts for you and everything. So Onboard Couriers, they tell you what it is. Most fast and secure way to move everything from thumb drives to box parts to products. So speed, security, careful handling, status, excess luggage, everything going for you. And then some more companies, Accent, Onboard Courier Work. They move garment samples, production equipment, sensitive documents.
You do not even have to pay for the flight or the hotel. They're going to pay for everything, all the expenses related. Only thing you have to pay for is your food. That is it, man. Can I get some likes? Can I get the like? Anybody coming on in here? Need extra help? Go ahead and book a consultation with me at creditkay.com. Hit me up on Instagram or TikTok for additional information. And comment down your city and state below where you're watching this from. Want to see if they got any openings and positions for any type of courier work, medical courier, auto parts, new onboard courier. This is a new one for the industry right here. I'm pretty sure it's been going on for a while, but I have not heard anybody talk about it online. And here's another one, National Air Cargo. They deliver. Let's see how you can be an onboard courier. OBC is the new lingo. OBC is the new lingo. Kathy Cargo, Kathy Courier. Kathy be a Kathy Courier. This is like an Asian base. So if you fly to Asia, this one might work for you. Chinese mainland. Kind of hard getting stuff out of China right now. I might not want to go over there. All right, so that's what it is. Go ahead and comment down your city and state. I'm about to switch over to the stock market now. We got NVIDIA earnings last night. NVIDIA's up 6%. So I'm about to check out the stock market, but tap in with me, comment down your city and state below, and don't get rolling with the stock market. It's 9:30 now. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Onboard Courier Service. All right, Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in Atlanta too. Shout out to you, Tania. Tania, shout out to you. Arlington, Texas. We got Arlington, Texas in the house. Houston, appreciate y'all tapping in. Hope y'all enjoyed this new content, this new opportunity for you guys to actually be a new type of courier where you do not even need a car or cargo van or anything. All you need to do is just have a passport in some instances, or just valid driver license where you can get on the plane. And I'm sure they're going to check your background and everything at that. Not sure if they're going to ask you to pay for any background checks. Any information about how much they pay you. So this is going to be a process we all learn together, all figure this out together. Pretty sure, I guess, the bigger the thing you're traveling or the further the distance, the more you get paid. Probably how it works. But like I said, speak English, have a valid driver license, and a credit card. Not sure what you're going to need the credit card for, but that is one thing that they require. And lucky you talking to your boy Credit K, so I can also help you get your credit up as well.